Welcome to Weatherwise. I'm Fox 6 Chief Meteorologist Vince Condella. Now, here's a term we hear a lot in the spring and summer in southeast Wisconsin, the lake breeze. But it's very specific. It's not simply a wind off the lake. It's a little bit more specific than that. It occurs in the absence of strong weather systems. And by that I mean we aren't caught between high and low pressure that can create those strong northeast to east winds, the raw wind that can sometimes come off the lake. That's not a true lake breeze. That is simply a wind off the lake. So a lake breeze occurs in the absence of a strong weather system. It's most common in the spring and summer, and it is fueled by the lake-land temperature difference. That's the whole reason that lake breeze is in effect. Because of the way we are set up here geographically, the cold waters of the lake just out to the east of us, and during the spring and summer, when our land heats up much more than the lake water temperature does, that helps to create that lake breeze. Now let's talk about this absence of strong weather systems. Typically a lake breeze will occur when we have a huge area of high pressure, let's say, that parks itself over Wisconsin. That means we have a weak pressure gradient. A pressure gradient is a difference in pressure between, let's say, high pressure in one spot, low pressure in another. When we're caught in between, that's a strong pressure gradient that produces wind. But when a high pressure center parks itself right over us, it's a weak pressure gradient and we don't get winds created by the difference in pressure. Very weak. That's the absence of a strong weather system. And then, of course, the other ingredient, the cold water and the warm land. Let's take a side view about all of this. And here's southeast Wisconsin, Lake Michigan here on the right side of the screen. Say we have a typical sunny day in the spring and the summer, especially once the snow melts, of course, that sunshine comes down and warms the land. That warm air is lighter, it's less dense, and so it rises. Well, while that's going on, keep in mind that out over the lake, the water is still pretty cold. Even in summer, Lake Michigan's water temperature is much cooler than the air. There's a big pool of cool air directly above that cold water surface. So when the warm air rises over the land, you can think of it as this cool air rushes in to take its place. That's a true lake breeze. The absence of a huge weather system, this big lake-to-land temperature difference, warm air rising, the cool air over the water comes in to take the place of that rising warm air, and there's your wind off the lake that can keep things, as you know, only in the 40s sometimes if you're right along the lake. In the 70s if you're in Waukesha. We can see some amazing lakeside to inland temperature differences in the spring and summer. That's it for Weatherwise. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on Fox 6 News.